Hey Cancer, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, happy 2020 to you all. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas with all your family and all your loved ones and brought in the good cheer for Christmas and the New Year. And you're ready to start a new fresh 2020. Now what I was getting for you, Cancer, is you need to open your heart to love coming into January. So whatever it is that you're doing in January, you're bringing from December 19, and you need to open your heart to bring love to every moment. Whatever you're passionate about, you need to be grateful for everything that you've got and bring love to that situation. Now, usually you stick to all the rules here, Cancer, but it's time to break these rules and maybe just do the opposite to what you're thinking. Maybe just take that leap of faith and take that risk for the first half of 2020. You need to take charge, and you also need to be assertive around you, especially when traveling. Always be assertive. Now, your psychic powers are definitely increasing the first half of 2020, and I see some opportunities coming in for you, but for you to succeed with what you're passionate about, you need to have that willpower. Now, you will receive a profound message that is coming to you, a successful message, and this is going to liberate you so that you can be very creative for the second half of 2020. Now, my name is Kim Enchantress, and I'm here to do your little Norman scope, and I've changed it up a bit this year. Last year I done the whole 12 months brief messages and then went back each month and done a full reading for you. But this year I'm just going to do the full reading for the first half of 2020. So it's about opening your love and your heart chakra for January, but we have the lily as the underlying issue, and you're bringing this energy from December. So maybe some of you have decided to retire here, Cancer, or you're feeling established now in your life and you can afford to retire and just have that peace and harmony in your life. This could also be, for some of you, an older person. Could be a father figure in your life, someone that you feel calm around. Now, when I say an older person, this is a person that's over 30 years old, who's experienced in life, possibly with grey hair. Now, the lily does indicate relaxation. So maybe it's just a time to pamper yourself around January. Maybe that you've had problems in the past and you've ended on a quiet note for 2019, and you're bringing that energy forward. Now, it can also represent your ancestry and family legacies that are left behind in December. Now, in love matters here, Cancer, it can mean an older, mature person, but they're very sincere. It can indicate romances that bloom later in life at an older age or with an older person. If it's career orientated, you usually represents that you're established in your position and that you may have been at the same job for quite a long time. You have a lot of work experience and you're possibly close to retirement as I'm doing this reading. Now, health matters. You could have old age syndrome, I call it. It's when your eyes or hearing starts deteriorating, and you just get those overall aches and pains from aging. Now, usually this isn't going to happen right away for you, but it can take months. Now, you need to ask yourself, do you need to let go and relax a little bit more this year? And when was the last time you took some time out for yourself? Now, hey, you can have more patience in your life, and is there someone that can assist you with your long-term plans? That type of thing. Now, we have also in the picture the clover. So the Clover is definitely about luck and opportunities that are coming. And maybe, some of you who are retiring, you're enjoying the retirement, and there's positive times ahead for you. We also have the key, which is on top of the lily. Now, the key can represent success, but it also is a sign of synchronicity here when it comes with the lily. Now, this could be to do with a mature older man here. It's a mature man who's experienced. It could be a father figure in your life here, Cancer. But it's about, feeling that peace and serenity, enjoying retirement if that's what you're up to here, Cancer, in January. And just, opening heart to love for that month. Now, we'll go on to February, and we have the Bear. And this is about breaking rules and doing the opposite of what you think for the month of February. This is about taking control, though. This is someone who is a father figure, definitely someone that you look up to, someone that's older, perhaps someone in authority. It can be a mother or father figure in the Lenormand cards. Now, this is about having strength and taking that leap, to do something that you normally wouldn't do. So breaking the rules is, so to speak, in this respect. Now, with the Bear and the birds, some of you may be having negotiations with a boss perhaps this month. And it could be that you're having negotiations or meetings with someone in a higher power. Maybe some of you are bidding on the stock market. And it could also be financial discussions, possibly financial discussions. Now, some of you this month also maybe looking at talking to a bank manager, or maybe this is a job that you're going for. That's quite possible for February. But there's a lot of stress going on, nervous, anxious energy that's going on with the mice. So maybe you're talking to a bank manager because some of you had some financial loss, perhaps, with the Bear and the mice. So what else can I see from this? Well, this could be a diet that's stressful for you, because the Bear does represent nutrition. It could also be a mother who's worried about her siblings, perhaps, or her children, that type of thing for the month of February, Cancer. So maybe you need to do the opposite to what you think you normally do. Now we'll go on to March. Okay, and we've got the psychic card here. So this is Mademoiselle Lenormand herself. So I feel like you're taking charge on your intuition in March, and definitely some of you are traveling for assistance or going to see somebody that's professional. Well, this is you going on a spiritual journey and taking charge of what you do best. Now, you are very intuitive, Cancer, so that's definitely a scenario here. And maybe this is looking within yourself deep, your deep emotions. Maybe some of you are empaths and you're picking up on other people's energies. But I do feel like you will receive some messages this month from Spirit. Definitely some of you are receiving messages from Spirit this month, and you're going to take that, take charge of your intuition and follow your guidance, perhaps. But there's definitely some spiritual messages coming through. and you're going to receive them. So something that you want to do this year, Spirit's going to help you. Now, definitely your psychic powers are increasing in April, and you've got lots of messages, multiple messages coming through. Now, it could be to do with the correspondence that's coming through praying or meditation. That could be possible. And maybe it's a male that's deceased that's sending you these messages, because we have a male in the picture. But they're definitely trying to communicate through several avenues here. Now, it's something that hasn't been revealed. It's a message that hasn't been revealed, and it's only been revealed to yourself. What else do we have here for you? Let's see. It could be also about a man who's independent or uncommitted. It could be just multiple messages coming through here, definitely. And maybe with Spirit communicating to you, you're going to make a discovery or several discoveries here for the month of April. So I'm feeling your psychic powers are definitely increasing here, Cancer, and you're receiving a lot of messages for that month. Now we'll go into May, and we have the Fox. So May is definitely about trying to succeed and finding that willpower to continue on with whatever it is that you want to achieve for this year. And the Fox is usually my job card. It's the 9 to 5 card. It's what puts food on the table. And I feel like some of you are networking. I think I had this for one of the other cards, and don't quote me who it was. Or maybe you've got someone that's trying to manipulate you in your field, in your network. Or someone's trying to charm you in a public arena, perhaps. Maybe there's some changes that you need to do to succeed. You've got the stork here. And maybe you need to be cunning in this change. And you need to be aware of the change that's taking place. So you need to find the willpower to succeed this month. And maybe it's you who's changing, who you are, to make your partner happy in some respect. Definitely changes happening here. Or you have a deceptive romance here for the month of May. So someone's not being totally honest with you with a Fox. So that's another thing that could be playing out for you this month. But just find your willpower to move forward here. Some of you are going to take love to the next level. Definitely. Now, by the end of half of the 2020, we're going into June, and you're going to be receiving a profound message, and this is going to liberate you. Now, we have the House here, and this is about finding stability, finding that foundation that Cancerians love. They love their home and their family. They like to feel like they've got somewhere stable to lay their head over night time. But definitely I'm feeling this is a famous house. There's some fame associated with this house. And maybe you're going to make some major changes to the house. Because I'll go to the coffin here. Because you've got definitely the coffin towards the end of June that's going to happen. So maybe there may be a sale of a home for some of you, but I'm feeling more it's changes within the home. Definitely changes within the home. Now, definitely a positive or famous house this is talking about with the star. So some of you maybe visit a famous house, perhaps, or a famous person, or you feel positive around the home, you're making some changes, that type of thing. And definitely you're going to do this in the summer here, Cancer, with the sun. It's going to be successful. And maybe you're going to make it like a vacation house, but there is a message that's going to reach you through your psychic abilities, and you're going to feel liberated about the whole thing. The first half of 2020, it's going to liberate you for the rest of the year. So definitely, peace and contentment is going to come through meditation. This year you've got multiple downloads from Spirit coming through. And just be careful around May, June too. You have a bad neighbourhood, so just be mindful of break-ins into homes, that kind of thing. But overall, it's a pretty good year for you, Cancer. I will be back with some different types of readings, past life and love readings, etc. And I will see you soon. Thank you for stopping by, and have a great, happy 2020. Bye for now.